It's homework 8, question 3a. We've got f of x equals x cubed plus x squared minus 12x minus 18. And we're going to use a factor theorem to show that x plus 3 is a factor of f of x. So again, if you have x plus 3, then you'd input f of minus 3. Okay, so we're going to put minus 3 into this, and if it's a factor, it's going to equal 0. So f of minus 3, put minus 3 cubed, plus minus 3 squared, minus 12 times minus 3, then minus 18. Let's put brackets around them so we can distinguish. Okay, so minus 3 cubed will give us minus 27, minus 3 squared will give us positive 9, minus 12 times minus 3 will give us positive 36, and of course with minus 18. And of course if we add that all together, that will give us 0, and we can say that therefore x plus 3 is a factor. And that is part A done. I'll go straight on to part B with this one, because it's quite easy to kind of manoeuvre. We want to factorise it. So if we know x plus 3 is a factor, we want to factorise this into x plus 3 and then a quadratic effectively. So what we're going to do, okay, so part B then. Found that x plus 3 is a factor, so we want to factorise this cubic. So that's what we know so far. Okay, x cubed plus x squared minus 12x minus 18 is equals x plus 3 and then times a quadratic, which we need to find out. Now, best way to do this, if you want to do it really nice and quick, is you got constant here. So what would you multiply 3 by to get minus 18? And you know it's going to be a minus 6. Okay, so if you know 3 times minus 6 will give us minus 18, we want to kind of work out what our value of x is going to be. So we want a minus 12x, and of course we want a positive x squared here. So if we have a look at the moment we've got 3x squared. So we know eventually we would want a minus 2x squared from it. So in order to get that minus 2x squared, we're going to have to put minus 2x in here. So obviously minus 2x times our x will give us minus 2x squared. So if we have 3x squared here, and then these two give us minus 2x squared, that will give us our x squared that we want here. Also another way of looking at it is we've got minus 2x times 3, which gives us minus 6x, and x times minus 6 will give us another minus 6x, which gives us that minus 12x there, and that is that factorised. Okay, so part C, we got this from part B, x plus 3, and then we had x squared minus 2x minus 6, and we want to find the exact roots of this cubic. We can obtain one of these roots straight away because we've got x plus 3 there, so you know that x is minus 3, that's one of the roots. However, what we've got here is a quadratic, x squared minus 2x minus 6. Now, in an ideal scenario we would factorise this into 2 brackets and we would obtain the roots, but of course if we have a look at this can't factorise. So there's 2 options that you can do here. You can either use a quadratic equation, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the square. If you have a look, x squared minus 2x minus 6, well that'll be the same as saying x minus 1 all squared minus 1 minus 6. Because I half the coefficient in front of x and then taking away the square. And of course that will equal x minus 1 squared minus 7, like that. However, we want values of x here. Because we've got an x minus 1 squared minus 7, we want to find x. So what we're going to do is, next step, we're going to do x minus 1 all squared equals 7. So therefore x minus 1 will equal the positive or negative root of 7, and of course x will equal 1 plus or minus root 7. And there we go. So we got our three roots. Three roots are x equals minus 3, x equals 1 plus root 7, and x equals 1 minus root 7. Like that.